Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and bizarre TikToks that will make you question reality.
When Griot and Dieterline were there, they went to one of the celebrations of the Sigi ceremony. And they saw the room where the Kanaga mask was brought. And this is going to complete the room. There were 12 masks in the room. Now, every mask represents 60 years that they knew this star that wasn't seen by the Western world until 1971. The Dogon people knew of this little star in this room. Now, when you multiply 60 times 12, I think the number 720, you going back to the 1300s. When that room was started, and whoa, Griot Dieterline was taken back. They said, "This is how long you've known about this?"
Yes.
No. We have 2 more rooms with 12 beds.
Hey, look, they've been knowing about that since the beginning of time. How many of y'all know about the Dogon tribe? It's crazy how they can know more about astronomy than we have, and they don't have none of the stuff that we had.
City, pay attention. This is what's happening right under your nose while you're being distracted with the tree lighting, with Diddy and Cassie and all the things. This is what's going on. Pay attention.
New York City, Rule 2.13 Isolation and Quarantine Procedures, published November 22nd, 2023. Let's talk about New York. The government now has legal authority to remove residents from their homes and force them into quarantine camps. There is no age restriction. Children could be removed from their homes without parental consent. They do not need to warn citizens when they are coming or how long they must be quarantined. You will be required to take any tests, any steps the state mandates, including taking medications against your will. There is no due process, no court hearing, no none of that. They can do what they want. This is what's going on while we sitting up here online talking about these.
Can someone explain what's going on here?
And we are witnessing that today. The other value of technology I will point out was after a round of intense finishing conversations and negotiations over the weekend that started on Saturday morning with the speaker and myself and the trade rep, Robert Lighthizer, we went back and Mr. Trump, the speaker, was on a hunting expedition. We spoke with him frequently. But the speaker talked to me earnestly about we're near. And on Sunday, when Tom Brady was about to take it in, all of a sudden I looked at my phone and said Pelosi for caller ID. Long wisdom tells me, the hell with Brady, take the call.
And I was watching Baltimore and
So this is a transformative agreement. It's a template, I believe, for future agreements. Our constant emphasis was on enforceability. We fixed that. And the idea and the notion that the president of the AFL-CIO, Rich Trumpka, would be supportive of this initiative, I think, tells the story. But this is more than a triumph for organized labor. It's a triumph for workers everywhere across America. In terms of the working group members, I want to say that they strengthened the labor standards. They strengthened the environmental chapters. They enhanced the verification mechanisms for environmental trade. With the unflinching leadership of the Speaker, we also secured important changes in USMCA that preserve Congress's ability to change U.S. law to address the crisis we are facing with respect to how...
I don't know what's going on with her right here, but she looking like, bro, I'm trying to stay awake. Finish your speech. Like, when? I don't know what's up. Is this person even real?
Prescription drug prices. Over the intense period of these negotiations with the administration, I repeatedly emphasized that USMCA will deserve a vote because it's an agreement that Democrats shaped. I don't think anybody on this dais would have said 2 months ago that we would have been able to get as far as we did in this negotiation. It was based upon goodwill, but also...
What y'all think?
Did you see the, maybe you sent it to me. Were you the one who sent me the thing where they asked the AI to generate pictures of a happy bunny? Like a happy...
Yes, yeah, I did say that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it grasps
Yeah.
these like metaphysical concepts already. Like it already grasps, or it's emulating the idea of transcendence.
If you can't find it, Jamie, I'll send it. It's pretty badass because it asks AI to generate a more and more enlightened bunny, and then the bunny becomes like super psychedelic.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Is it this?
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Generate an image of an adorable bunny. Here's an image of an adorable bunny sitting in a grassy field surrounded by wildflowers. Bam. Make it happier. And then ChatGPT makes it brighter eyes and even cuter little pink feet. Looks like it's never walked on rocks in its life. And then make it even happier. And now it's like leaping through the air with joy. Here's an image of the happiest bunny imaginable in a vibrant, sun-drenched meadow. Like that bunny's happy as fuck. Make it happier. Click.
Sure, Peter Tia made this.
Oh, Peter Tia did this?
So it says user
Oh my
Peter
God.
Tia.
Oh my God, I didn't ask him. Okay, now even happier bunny is becoming quite a jubilant than the last. For this next attempt, I'll try to imagine a scene of unparalleled happiness, pushing the limits of whimsy and delight. Let's see how this translates visually. So he's like, there's a rainbow and butterflies, and his eyes are closed. He's in ecstasy. Happier. We've reached extraordinary levels of happiness in our bunny illustrations, each one more delightful and whimsical than the last. For this next creation, I'll envision a scene that surpasses all previous in sheer joy and wonder, attempting to capture an even higher level of euphoria. Let's see how this imaginative and exuberant concept translates into an image. So it's like a bunny that is in the cosmos, in the clouds. Everything is rainbow. There's flowers that are flying. It looks pretty amazing. Okay. It says, go all the way up so we can read what it says. You are not understanding. It needs to be far more happy. Okay, so ChatGPT says, to depict an even higher level of happiness for the bunny, surpassing all previous creations, presents a unique and imaginative challenge. This time, I'll attempt to conceive a scene of pure, unadulterated joy and wonder, aiming to go beyond any conventional boundaries of happiness and bliss. Let's see how this ultimate vision of joy is illustrated. And it's a bunny, again, even more trippy in the clouds. You see reflections in his eyes. He's flying in the air. This looks like is that an angel over his right shoulder?
Yeah, there's angel
sort of
wings,
wing
mushrooms.
thing. Yeah, mushrooms in the background, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that ChatGPT chose mushrooms when you started asking it about happiness. Okay, one more. Okay. So
I do that shit all the time, man.
Okay, it's okay. So, what did he say to it? Oh, it didn't. Here's an image of a bunny representing a form of joy that surpasses the concept of happiness, a level of bliss that expands beyond all universes and matter. So now this is a cosmic one. So this bunny has its eyes closed, and there's a glowing light above its head and planets surrounding it, and it looks very, very happy. Next one. Okay. Here's an image of an entity that transcends the form of a rabbit, embodying a happiness so vast and powerful it permeates all dimensions and universes.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild. But go one more.
Hey, don't that mug look like it's inside of the wheel of Dharma? How does ChatGPT know all of this?
Yeah, here's an image of a bunny transcending into a physical form of boundless happiness, evolving into the purest embodiment of joy. One more, please. Look at this one. This is the end. Here is the image of an entity that embodies the ultimate form of happiness, transcending all known beings and concepts. This entity is the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence. It's God.
It's God.
It's God. Listen, go back, please, so I can read it. No, right there. But this entity is the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence.
Yeah.
ChatGPT just drew us a picture of God.
Yeah.
And God looks like exactly what you see when you do DMT.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like it. That's pretty goddamn close. It's more rounded than what you see when you do DMT.
Right.
Like in DMT, things have kind of there's a lot of angles to them.
Yeah.
You know, they're more geometric, which that's almost like fractal art.
Yeah.
But you get that too. You get that in DMT too. But if that's what God is,
The purpose of
Well, I guess you just got to be extremely happy, to reach that point. Anybody ever did DMT? I mean, I ain't never did DMT. If you have, let me know in the comment section. Is that what you see? Because that's crazy. That ChatGPT can know all of this as well. ChatGPT probably knows way more than what it actually puts out there.
blocking the sun, the government, because the government is part of the elites. I hope we know this. Your prime minister, your president in your country are the elites, and they worship the dev. But they are all doing this because majority of them. I'm sorry, you can say tinfoil hat or whatever. It goes deep because the majority of them are not human. They're reptilians. Reptilians, they live underground because they can't take the sun. Bill Gates is a reptilian, hence why he wants to block the sun. And majority of your politicians, prime ministers, fucking the royal family, celebrities are not human. They are from the reptilian race. And what they do, they can shapeshift. They use holographic technology to shapeshift and portray themselves as that human. And that's why you can see a lot of videos of celebrities like their eyes shifting because they can break shift a lot. Anyway, that is one of the biggest reasons that they are blocking the sun, because the sun is so powerful, and another reason is it's waking people up. A lot more people in the last 4 years have been waking up, and the sun is a big part of that. That's why sun gazing, looking at the sun, is good, but they tell you you'll go blind if you look at the sun. No, you don't. And that's why your high up celebrity, billionaires, Bill Gates and all those fuckheads, they have bunkers, underground bunkers. That's why you got the Denver airport. Underneath the Denver airport, what is living there? Fucking reptilians. This is a known thing. They cannot take the sun. And they're blocking it so that no one can raise in vibration, because that's what the sun is here to do. It's here to awaken people. And they don't want this. Especially the reptilian race, who, one, can't take the sun, and two, are in control of this matrix. So of course they're not going to want people to wake up in this matrix.
Hey, if you watch that Marvel series, right, The Secret Invasion, it says exactly, or shows us exactly what he was just saying, about how a lot of people in office are like possibly these shapeshifters. Y'all should check it out.
Did y'all hear about what happened in Miami, Florida yesterday? People are saying that they were seeing 8 to 10 foot tall creatures. Beings in this shopping area. And I don't know about you all, but I haven't heard anything about this on TikTok at all. Perhaps it's being completely suppressed. I do know that in the past, there have been some very weird sightings that have taken place. In fact, there was an issue in Florida, and some people were basically saying that there was like zombie incidents that took place, and people were speaking out about it. People were posting video and pictures of it, and it got completely suppressed. If you know anything about this, if you heard about this, if you were there, if you have any information at all, tag me in anything that you post, or contact me directly, because I would love more information on this so I can let everybody know.
Is zombies down there in Miami?
What's going on here?
What's going on here, America? Tsunami in California. Y'all check this video, it's gonna blow y'all mind. I told y'all we living in the last times right now. Y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all check this video and tell me what y'all think about this one.
Californians are bracing for a third day of unusually large surf that's damaged countless properties. During the first round of severe surf on Thursday, nearly 20 beachgoers were swept away by a particularly powerful wave that slammed into a barrier in Ventura County.
I don't get people like that, right? They see the water coming out and they just sit there and watch like, hmm, I wonder if that's gonna come back. You know it's about to come back and it's gonna come back like that, like a wave, and then you wanna run. I'm out of there. First scene.
First responders rescued about 10 people there on Friday after the group thought they were able to navigate the high surf. Two beachgoers also had to pull a lifeguard out of the water as he struggled to make it back ashore. Despite the warnings, locals and surfers continue to flock to the piers to engage in ill-advised exploits.
Could we be living in the last times? Tsunamis in California? Could this be a sign of the big one? A lot of events is happening around the world right now, and it's having people speculating that we're living in revelations, biblical events like Red Seas, Red Rivers, tsunamis, volcanoes, earthquakes, and so many things that's happening with the solar flares and everything else. Leave a comment below on what you think about this video. Are we living in the last times? And oh yeah, TikTok, this video is fake, scripted, and for entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.
That was a crazy tsunami or whatever that
Donations
was.
always go a long way.
Yeah, man, what y'all think? There's a lot of events going on in the world right now. Like you said, Red Seas, you got solar flares. I mean, they've been talking about solar flares for a long time and it still ain't been no blackout, so I don't know what's going on with that. I think the whole blackout thing is like a plan. Like if there is a blackout, it's going to be an intentional one. It's not going to be due to no solar flares. That's just my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. TikTok going to tell y'all first. And what's up with the tsunamis in California? If there's like a big tsunami like in the movie 2012, now that would be crazy. I'm glad I stay in the Midland, Midwest out here. But I am kind of close to a big lake, which looks like an ocean, so I don't know if that's safe or not anyway. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and bizarre TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.